Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. I've basically spent the last 12 hours incandescent with rage. Stephen Tries has replied a diss track on me. I got out of bowling late last night. My phone was blown up on Twitter. Everyone tweeted me, oh, Stephen Tries has replied. He's ended you. He's finished you. He finished me. Finished me. Have you seen him? He looks and smells more like a what's-it than he does an actual human being. Man couldn't finish a Happy Meal. Finish me. Oh, God, I got home and I started trying to record this and my mum was like, no, you're waking me up, it's too late. I had to sit around and wait until it's morning time again, so now we're going to deal with this. I had to watch it and just swallow it down. Man said I look like Bristol Fritzl, he's ginger! You've got ginger hair! I've managed to calm myself down a little bit. I had a Horlicks and I've done some deep breathing. I'm sorry, but that needed to be said. I needed to get it off my chest. It's been festering in me all bloody night. I've never been comfortable with letting a ginger person mock me. You know, that's one of the reasons, one of the things that spurred me on to make that original Tic Tac Head video. You know, yeah, fair enough, but we've both got something to be ashamed of, mate. You know, have a bit of self-awareness. Last thing I wanted to walk into last night was this, a bloody diss rap, people thinking he's finished me. Bad enough having a bloody family bowling trip. My sister Amy's already given it large. Oh, I beat you. We have barriers up, Amy. Nothing counts when you're bowling with barriers, you idiot. She insisted on putting them up. Anyway, we're going to watch this, aren't we? That's what you do, apparently, when someone makes a diss track on you. You watch it and react to it. Spoiler, it's shit. But we're going to watch it.
What's the Bristol Fritzl said, then?
Here, take a look.
Yeah, I mean, that is the line that stayed with me last night. They kept me awake, reverberating around my head. Bristol Fritzl. He is. He's one of the worst deviants in history. There's literally everything that I've dedicated my channel to fighting against. How he can stand there, dressed in a lab coat and a fake police hat, like some kind of failed scientific experiment to grow a slightly camper member of the village people, I don't know. The ghoul of some people.
And I know that you got sacked from an old people's home.
Yeah, with my age, I'm not 40, I'm in my 30s, and there's nothing wrong with being the age that you are. Alright, I'm broke, right? There's nothing, again, wrong with being poor, but what's this? If I'm broke. That is a Nike Air Jordan Retro, that is my shoe, right? 85 quid, that cost me, plus a tenner for the bloody Crep Protect on it. I'm doing fine, thank you very much. I've just bought my dream pair of shoes, broke my arse. And at the end there, sacked from an old people's home. It was a nursing home and I quit. I was not sacked. I don't know where you've got hold of this from, but I quit when I called the Quality of Care Commission because they were forcing us to move the patients by picking them up and dry their hair on the bloody hand dryers and stuff. I reported them and I quit. That's a disgraceful rumour that you put out into your ether there. Twat.
I'm a big fan of grime and rapping.
Casmore CBeebies and fapping.
I'm a gangster, see me.
It's just annoying. It's just more flexing. And I don't like what they're wearing. I don't know whether they've done this on purpose to wind me up, like Stephen with his pedo darkened glasses and Max there looking like some kind of overweight bloody garden gnome or something. Keemstar 10 years later after rehab. It's irritating. Everything about this whole diss track is irritating. It's like a grain of sand stuck between your buttocks. You know it's there and it's grated. I'm actually incredibly busy today, but I just wanted to take a moment to address something. I just took a look in my YouTube comments, just checking in on them, right? And I've got an awful lot of spasmoids coming over from Stephen Tries in the comments section, saying stuff like, oh, have you seen he's done a reaction video to your reaction video? I didn't even know that was a thing, a reaction video on a reaction video. You know, it's just mental. And there's people there saying, oh, he's done you again. You're too scared to reply. You won't react to this. I'm not going to react to a reaction video of my reaction video. I'm not Will N.E. I can't keep up with that. That's mental, chicken bloody oriental. My reply will be my diss track reply where I end the gimpy little what's it. You know, don't get out my bloody comment section. I've seen it, I've watched it, you know. It's just more of a bloody saying. The only thing, actually, that I saw on it, actually, through the magic of editing, let's put it in there.
38 is 40, Cal.
That sounded like the nonsense credo to me. 38 is 40. Just knock a couple of years on there. He had no problem with that, did he? 38's 40, 14, 16. No, that's nonsense monster talk in my mind. And that's actually, I don't know what the hell is going on, but I've just discovered something incredibly disturbing. I'm outside in my garden trying to spend some quality time with my guinea pigs. I've been busy recently. I wanted to, I wanted to spend some time with his pigs, right? I noticed one of them, Richard Nixon, looks different. I brought him in to prove it. Look at this. I don't know how much the camera is picking up. There used to be another one of those bits of hair that's on this side, there. Right? You can see it. It's been cut on the side of him. Again, it's been cut. Look, he's got like a wedge under his chin, so it's cut. My guinea pig's hair. I'm going to put him back, actually, because this has been fuming. I don't want to scare him. Now, I've conducted an impromptu investigation, but it's been irritatingly inconclusive. I've looked out in the garden, and there's no signs of anyone, but I don't know whether there still would be. It's been raining. Would the footprints be there in the grass still? I've questioned my mother very closely, and she denies noticing anything. She's been feeding them yesterday. But she's got the concentration span of a gnat, and she's incredibly selfish. She probably just stuck the food in there. Probably didn't even speak to them, didn't spend any time with them. So I don't know whether the footprints and stuff would still be there anyway. It's really annoying. I like an investigation, but this one just makes me feel like I'm going mental, because it could be so many different people. It could be my sister Amy. I mean, she loves messing with me, but would she do that to a guinea pig? She's a vegan. Why would you do that to a guinea pig? They're such innocent, lovely little creatures. I mean, I can tell he feels bloody self-conscious out there, thinks he feels like a twat waddling around. All they want to do is eat and be loved. Why would you do that? I don't even know if I'm speaking to you. That's the annoying thing that really just baffles me. It could be my sister. I don't think it would be. It could be someone, because my address has been linked so many times now. People love to come and put Tic Tacs through my door. They said, send me filth. This came through the other day. Came down, woke up. Hello, Nick. My mind welcomed it. I thought, oh, an investigation. Who's Nick? Is it one of my neighbours? I started thinking, turned it over. Hide my address. Is there any point even hiding my address at this point? Everyone bloody knows it. That's what's on the back. Mr. Gurr. It's just filth. That's what I was greeted with waking up. Oh, it's useless, isn't it? I can't solve this investigation. I've got no idea. It could be her, the mental chicken oriental neighbour who's behaved very strangely. It could be some little mean monkey who's gone massively over the line, or it could even be my vegan sister. Although I doubt it. It's like animal abuse, isn't it? I'm going to have to investigate further. I'll get back to you.
Sorry to rage at you, but I've got a river of righteous rage flowing through me this morning. I don't think I've ever been so deeply disrespected in my life. We're worn out. It is action stations, right? So today, I finally got the day off, right? And I wanted to do something to spruce up Jeremy Corbyn's little grave. It's cold and it's stark out there. It's not befitting. He was a wonderful little pig, right? So I've gone out special and bought some bulbs to plant. I thought I'll put them in there now. Come springtime, they'll burst forth. It'll be beautiful, and it might even, stimulate a little bit of hope in me or something. Anyway, go out there to start preparing it, all right? Get to his grave. There's cat's poo on his grave. At least 2, maybe 3 separate poos. I couldn't tell with one of them whether it's 2 separate poos or just one, whether it started and stopped. It looked very sad. It doesn't matter how many poos there were. 1 is way too many. That is like a hate crime or something, all right? Anyway, I come running in to get some gloves. I want to clear it up immediately. I get back out into the garden, all right? I'll look up on the wall, like behind the little trellis thing, and there is this tortoiseshell twat there staring at me with his cold reptilian eyes, right? I react instinctively. I charge him. I rush the little twat. I can see out a Braveheart. Ah! Just want to scare him out. Let him know that this territory is taboo. Right? I know it's cold outside, but I still like my guinea pigs to go out there, sometimes, like just for like 10, 15 minutes, have a little run, a bit of fresh air and some grass and stuff. Imagine the trauma they're going through right now, knowing that they've lost their fallen little comrade, little Jeremy Corbyn, and there might be a cat stalking them. It's now become my mission to make sure this cat does not come back into my garden. And plus, he's done a hate crime. He craps all over Corbyn's grave. It's disgusting. Anyway, I decide today it ends. I'm going to scare him out of this garden so he knows he can't come back in here. So I come into the kitchen, leave the door open. I crouch down beneath the window here, just my eyes watching so he doesn't know I'm there, right? And lo and behold, barely an hour later, he slunk back in, right? I'm straight out there with a couple of saucepans. If you thought I was loud the first time, this was like the Blitz or something. Smashing the pans together, screaming, the little pussy ran. Anyway, came back into my kitchen, made myself a cup of tea to calm myself down. It was traumatic for me, as well as the pigs, all of this, right? And then a couple of minutes later, I heard his voice calling me from over in my bloody back alley, right? I know who it is. It's this lady, right? She used to rent this place out as an Airbnb. She's like a lecturer at universities and stuff. She's recently retired and moved back in here. I've known about her cat and I've been worried about it. I was right to be worried. Anyway, I go out there and she's trying to confront me, all like calm and stuff. Like, I hate people like that. She's never argued with me. I won't keep it calm long. Anyway, she's going on about like how she's heard this commotion. She was in a conservatory having a cup of coffee. What's going on? I explained to her exactly what her cat's done and the actions I've taken to remedy the situation. Alright? Rather than being apologetic about the hate crime her cat has committed, alright, she's going on about how I can't be doing that. Alright? I said, this is my garden. I don't want your cat in my garden. It needs to stop. Alright? And she's got like how she wants her cat Shay. It's called the most middle-class name I've ever heard a cat called in my life, right? Anyway, she's going on about how she wants him to have free reign and have a lovely, happy, untroubled little life to be able to wander where he wants, like he's some kind of a privileged, free-range chicken. That's what you want. My guinea pig is dead. How cold and insensitive are you? If we all got what we wanted, I want to film an adult movie with Kirsty Allsop. We'd go and she'd show me a series of different houses. Before we got there, we'd ditch Phil and we'd have Boom Boom at each place. We call it Polcation, Polcation, Polcation. If we all got what we wanted, bacon would grow on trees and it would make your penis grow larger. No, it doesn't matter what you want. This is my garden. I don't want your cat in it. Right? And she goes, well, that's all very well and good, but do you care to explain to me how I'm meant to do that? No, I don't. It's not my cat. That's your problem. That's your pet. You didn't consult me when you decided to move in with your pet. You didn't consult me about whether your cat had free shitting rights in my garden. You deal with it. All right? And I'm saying it was selfish. It's a selfish choice you get in a cat if you're not just going to keep it in your house. And she's finally getting riled at this point. And she pipes out there, excuse me. Perfect exit point. As always, whenever you hear that, I just go, you're excused. Walk off, slam the door. Callum's won again. I mean, unfortunately, my rage wasn't quite fully quenched. I did actually have to open the door and shout a couple of things about her cat looking like a fat paedophile and stuff. And then I slammed it again, but before she could answer, so it was like a double win. But that's what I'm doing today now. It's action stations. We're at war. That cat is not coming back in here. Every time it comes in my garden today, I'm going to scare it out. I wouldn't hurt it. I wouldn't want anyone to be hurt. But I will scare that little twat away. She should do this, but I'm going to have to.